Hello, everybody. This is Alberto Kennedy, aka Grimoire Aku, Grimoire for short. Just call me Grimoire. This video is how to cleanse a haunted location. That's what the topic is. And I'm looking at my notes right now, so it's not that I'm going to, I'm looking at my notes. The tools that you need, I'm going to tell you that. The reason why I'm giving this video is because there's a lot of people who have spoken to me and they said, well, if I feel that I'm going through a haunting, what do? I can't fight something that I can't see. Yes, you can. I'm gonna show you how. I'm gonna tell you how. I'm gonna give you the tools to do that. I also want to share this is because so many people get preyed upon by paranormal investigators. I have no problem with paranormal investigators. My issue is that some of these paranormal investigators just stir the pot, then they leave the location, and then they've disrespected both the dead and the living at that location. I can't have that. I work with the dead. So the best way to neutralize this is to empower the people who are going through a haunting, to tell them what to do, how to do it. And here's how. The tools that you need: sage, palo santo, black salt, copal resin, and holy water. These are some of the tools that work. They have a proven track record of cleansing a haunted location. Sage, palo santo, black salt, copal resin, and holy water. How do you use the sage? You burn it, and the smoke cleanses your whole entire house. You walk around the house and you do that. You just cleanse it. And say an affirmation, a command, if you will. Anything that I did not bring into my home spiritually must leave. You are not welcome. You are not invited. I banish you. And then something around that, and be forceful when you say it, really mean it. Palo Santo, you burn that. It's a little stick of wood. And the smell is very nice, very reminiscent, the aroma is very reminiscent of copal, of the resin. And it smells great. The shamans in Brazil use it. So with that Palo Santo, you use it as you burn it as you would sage, and you just walk around your house and you do the same process. Black salt, different process. You sprinkle that in the four corners of every room in your home. What you do, I would also sprinkle that outside of your home. Black salt is very powerful because black salt is basically salt merged with pine tar or even coal. When you make coal, there's tar in it to keep it together. That tar is important. It's a key factor in binding and banishing. That's what makes it so powerful and so effective. Black salt. Copal resin. It's just a resin that you burn. You know, in church, in Catholic Church, they use the resin. The priest has this nice little incense burner, and he just swings it. That is copal, and that's beautiful. It's very powerful, and it's very reminiscent of church, and it evokes that feel. Holy water, preferably blessed by a priest. You sprinkle that around your home and whatnot. Now, this should be done frequently. One time isn't going to cut it. That's what a lot of people get fooled on. They do it once and all of a sudden things die down in their home and it's so beautiful and whatnot. No, boo-boo. You have to maintain that, because if you don't, it's going to come back, and it's going to come back 10 times as hard. Retaliation. So you had to keep them at bay. You have to be consistent. All right. Let's see. What I want to share with you also is, again, I don't want to piss off the paranormal investigators, but investigate. If you know your home, this is how I see it from a magical practitioner, from a sorcerer, brujo, whatever you want to call me, I don't care. Which that's fine with me. My thing is this: if you know your place is haunted, why the hell do you want to investigate what you already know? That don't make no sense. You're going to get people into your location, into your home and whatnot. They're going to investigate to prove to themselves, who don't even live at that location, they just want to prove to themselves that your place is haunted. If you know your place is haunted, handle that. You don't need to have somebody investigating what you already know. They're not going to live there. They're going to stir the pot, piss the dead off, and then you're going to pay, in Spanish they say platos rotos. You're going to pay for the platos rotos. You're going to pay for the broken dishes, in the sense that they'll raise a ruckus, leave, then you'll deal with the mess. No, no. Use the sage, use these tools. Now, things to keep in mind. These tools will not, listen closely, will not work if you don't have faith. Now, many people think when they hear the word faith, belief, that it's about God. Ideally, it should be your personal relationship with God, or who you believe the Creator is. But there are some people that aren't religious, and that's okay. You know, I'm not here to convert people. And you shouldn't let fear convert you, just because you're going through a haunted issue and whatnot. Oh my God, God's mad at me. No. It doesn't work that way. If you can't have faith in a higher power, it becomes a bit trickier, but you can still have faith in yourself. You can still have faith in the love that you give others and the love that you receive. That's beautiful. That's clean. That's pure. The love that you have for your family, your home, your future, yourself. The love that you have in terms of wanting to make a difference in the lives of others and in your own life and for your loved ones. This is power. And that, here's a little secret, that's God. You know, you can use that to empower the tools that you use in banishing any type of paranormal activity in your location. Things to keep in mind about hauntings. Now, where there is one spirit doing the haunting at a location, there is many. There's never just one spirit. There's many spirits there. They may not be as vocal. They may not be as powerful. But they're there. There's always more than one in any haunting. This is coming from my experience as a psychic medium, and also as working through magic and working with the dead with magic. Through voodoo, Kabbalah, working with the angelic presence, working with Santeria, working with Candomblé, working with Palomeyombe, and the Afro-Latin magics and indigenous magics. In my experience, there's always more than just one. There's never just one. No, there's never a single entity. There's always many in a location. Close all spiritual portals. That's imperative. In a haunted location, there is a portal. There's always a portal open. A portal is a spiritual doorway, and the haunted location would not be haunted if a portal was not open. There's always a portal. Not all hauntings are demonic, so let's just throw that out there. It's not like the movies. Not all hauntings are demonic. Not all ghost children are children. Keep that in mind, and that's kind of creepy, but it's a fact. Not all ghost children are children. So if you're at a haunted location where there is a child and whatnot, you want to make damn sure, get a psychic medium involved, because that's above many people's pay grade. If there's a child there, you want to make damn sure it is in fact a spiritual child, or a spirit child, because a lot of demons tend to take on the guise of a child, or make people believe that they're a child, to ingratiate favor, pity, to lie to you and play off the sympathy, play off your heartstrings, because that's their in. Demonic hauntings are rare, but they do happen. Now, if you are one of those unfortunate few that are experiencing a demonic haunting, the tools that I just gave you will keep it at bay, will diminish its presence, but keep in mind, it's going to be pissed off that you are fighting back with these tools that I gave you. And so the retaliation is going to be epic. A demon's attack will always be psychological, emotional, spiritual, and then physical. Keep that in mind. It's going to try to disrupt the harmony and the positivity in the home. And with you, it will affect your personal life. It will affect your work life. It will follow you in and outside the home. It has access to you. And you breaking that access using the tools I gave you is going to piss it off, because it's losing its leverage, it's losing its power. And when it comes to a demonic haunting, you're going to have to enlist the aid of a psychic, of a priest, a psychic medium, a brujo, a male witch, a brujo, a shaman, a sorcerer, whatever. You need somebody that knows how to deal with this type of power, because it's toxic energy, and you need to have a firm foundation with transmutation in order to deal with this. And most priests, shamans, brujos, psychic mediums have that. And so that's important. Don't think just with the tools I gave you that you can actually defeat a demonic presence. Don't be arrogant. The tools that I gave you will protect you, but it would be a temporary fix when it comes down to demonic presence in your home or a demonic haunting. Get help. And these tools will buy you sufficient time to find that help. In a demonic haunting case, in a location, demons are not singular entities. They are not going to be at a location by themselves. Demons have legions. If they are, think of it this way, a soldier won't go off on his own. He's going to have a unit with him, he's going to have backup. They are pack hunters. They never go off to a location by themselves. They never infest a location by themselves. That's why they call it infestation, a demonic infestation. Wherever there's one demon, there's a legion. That's just how it is. If you know your home is haunted, again, do you need an investigator? I mean, this is a problem that I feel needs to be addressed. If you know your home is haunted, you don't need someone else telling you your home is haunted. That's not what you need. What you need is someone to help you get rid of that haunting. That's what you need. You're not a beaker. You're not a Bunsen burner. This is not an experiment time issue. You need to get rid of that energy or entity. So keep that in mind. Because a lot of the times investigators stir the pot, then you're left holding the bag, and then you're the one that's screwed. Because you got somebody saying, yeah, it's haunted. Sorry. And they leave. How does that help you? That doesn't. The tools that I'm giving you will help you. A psychic medium will help you. And also, this is for the people who don't believe in hauntings. Okay. How is cleansing your home from spiritual negativity a bad thing? Whether you believe or you don't believe. You're banishing spiritual negativity. You're banishing spiritual evil with these tools. If you don't believe in a haunting, that's great. But you can still cleanse your home and protect it, just in case. Um, and for those people that are going through a haunting, you're not crazy. I just want to let you know that from my heart to your heart. You're not crazy. Um, and even if those people who are in the middle, they don't know if their place is haunted, it might be they're kind of creeped out. They don't know. Maybe it's them that are they're creating the issue. You know, maybe do the cleansing anyway. How is it going to hurt you? It's going to help you. You know, I would err on the side of caution and cleanse my home anyway, even if I felt that there might be something paranormal going on, but I wasn't quite sure. I'm not taking no shorts. I'm getting rid of anything and everything that doesn't belong in my home. I don't deserve to be uncomfortable in my own home. Neither do you. Okay? Now, I'll conclude with this poltergeist activity. That's a bit of a pickle. I'm going to have to read from my notes because this is deep. To remove this activity, you will need a therapist and a psychic medium because poltergeist activity is psychokinetic energy that has or is in the process of becoming sentient. It's becoming a conscious being, and they are almost always parasitic in that they drain the people around them of energy to grow and evolve. A therapist is essential because they can help you work through whatever trauma or past event in your life you haven't dealt with, which created the poltergeist in the first place, whether it's you or someone in your home. If the poltergeist is a pre-existing entity not created by you or a living person in your home, you will still need to use or work with, I hate the word use, work with a psychic medium or a paranormal professional of some sort, specifically oriented in banishing negative energy. And that's what I have for you today. If you have any questions, please let me know. Subscribe to my page. I'll come up with more stuff. Send me messages so I know what you guys need to find out. I need to know what you want to know so I can explain it to you. I'm drawing from the wealth of my experience that I'm sharing through my videos, and I want to bring light to dark places, and I hope I've done so with this video, especially for the people that are experiencing hauntings and paranormal activity. I'm with you. I hope this helps you. Let me know. Okay, bye.